What is up, YouTube? My name is Marco. You probably don't know me, but we're still in Ecuador. Today we're gonna visit a waterfall. We took a bus from Cuenca for like 1 hour and then took a taxi uphill to the entrance point of the waterfall. But the waterfall is right behind us. It's like 20 minutes walk and then we see it from the bottom. But we're gonna walk right to the top to see it from above. It's supposed to be very beautiful. It's 70 meters of height. So let's see how it goes and I'll take you along the way as always. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, leave a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. Let's go. Okay, entered the first path to the bottom. It's supposed to be like 10 minutes, so small walk. It was $2. And by the way, it was $1.25 for the bus for a person and then $5 for the taxi. $5 for the taxi, which drove us like 10 minutes. It's pretty expensive, I think. But hey, it's a touristy activity, so they charge you more. But the bus, 1 hour, $1.25, pretty fucking cheap. So far, Ecuador is really cheap. Like the food is cheap, vegetables are really cheap, fruits are really cheap, and even if you're eating out, it's very cheap. It's like $3 to $4 a meal. I had a leg day 2 days ago, and my legs are so fucking sore. So we see, and like I'm walking since like 2 minutes and they already hurt, so yeah. Let's continue the path and I see you at the waterfall. So it was not even 10 minutes, it was like more 5 minutes I think. And look, we arrived at the beautiful Chorro Waterfall. But what can I say, man? The hike was not that hard, like very touristy, little short. But as I told you before, we're gonna walk all the way to the top. So that's gonna be interesting. We're gonna walk around a little bit more, explore the place a little bit, take some photos for Instagram and then we go up to the top. Back down on the street, we entered the second entrance and we had to ask for directions, and the guy was like, yeah, you will have a guide, he will guide you there, and we're like, wow, we don't want to pay for the guide, and then he pointed to the dog and the dog guided us all the way to the entrance of the second waterfall, which is so cute and funny. And look, he's still with us. So okay, entrance of the second waterfall, supposed to be 1.5 hours hike up. So we'll see how it goes, and I guess I'll see you along the way. And there you can already see the second waterfall. It's still far, but I think like 40 minutes maybe. You can see this is the first waterfall where we were at the bottom, and this, I think they're connected. And this is the second waterfall. We go right at the bottom there. I don't think it's possible to go right at the top because you have to climb and stuff, but yeah, look at the view, it's amazing. I don't know if the camera does it justice, but I'm standing like at the edge of the cliff, and like right next to me there goes like more than 100 meters down. It's crazy, it's fucking crazy. And now we're at the point where the pass splits. And luckily we did some research in advance, which I like suggest you guys as well. If you go places, always, I nearly slipped. Always get information beforehand. Even like the taxi driver tried to rip us off with like $8. And we were like, no, we did some research. We only have to pay $5. So he agreed on $5, and it's the same with the path right now. On the left, it goes to the waterfall, and on the right, it's just like ends in like a stupid flat ground with grass. We don't want that. We want to see the waterfall, of course. So, tip for you guys, but it's not really a tip, is it? I don't know. So, tip for you guys: always get information beforehand, so you don't get any surprises, and you know what to expect and which path to follow and what taxi to take and which direction. But yeah, the scenery is absolutely fucking stunning. The cows remind me a bit of the Alps in Austria, because I like kind of grew up in the Alps, went a lot of skiing in my childhood, and yeah, that's why they remind me a lot about Austria with the green grass. But then on the other hand, there are these steep mountains. Like, I never seen such steep mountains. Maybe it's because I skipped Peru, but yeah, I never seen such steep mountains. They go up, like they go steep so quickly, which is like beautiful to watch. And yeah, it's just stunning. And we're already at 2,700 meters again, which is pretty high. And let me tell you guys, I can feel it in my breath. I'm out of breath several times. The way up was pretty steep until now. Hopefully it's more easier now. But yeah, we will see, and I see you at the bottom of the... I don't know if it's like 2 waterfalls or 1 waterfall that is connected, but see you at the bottom of the second waterfall. Okay, we're in the top of the first waterfall, like we saw from down. Look, goes all the way. Unfortunately, I can't film further, but yeah, and it's interconnected with the second one. Ooh la la! Ah. Honestly, I'm not really afraid of cows, but we had to pass these big cows, and they had horns, so they're male cows. And if they attack you, man, you're done. I think you're done. So I was a bit scared. But we managed to get through. And Brian, the dog, he's still with us, so no worries. Brian! See. With this, I think they get water for the cows. Like, we saw pipes all the way. We get water for the cows. Amazing. Brian made it as well. Good dog. Well done, buddy. Well done. He sits there like a boss here, like, oh, I do this every day, buddy. Oh yeah. I'm very relaxed. Ooh. And we have made it to the top. I think it took us approximately 1.5 hours, so it was right. It was very steep, but I really liked it. There were no tourists on the path at all, so just for us. And look, we made it to the beautiful waterfall. I think it's called the second waterfall, but it is connected to the first waterfall. So, as a little resume of the trip, I think it's pretty worth it, but if you only do the small little waterfall and pay $2 entrance, or we actually paid $3, it's not worth it. Like, it's very touristy, a lot of path, and like, nah, it's not good. Just do the big walk. It's really worth it, even though it's like a little bit exhausting at 2,700 meters of height. But if you're here once in Ecuador, just go to the second waterfall, and you don't even have to pay entrance, so you save money as well. There are no tourists, so really worth it. We had luck with the weather today. I packed my rain jacket, but didn't need it. Hopefully the weather stays like this when we go down. If you watched until here, big pasito to you. Make sure to follow the channel, leave a comment down below, and give a thumbs up. And stay tuned for the next one. Peace.
There goes a sight from my soul.